Hello there everyone, this is Julian Wong of the Binary Lab here on a cloudy Saturday morning, and it's been a while since I posted a video, so I thought I'd post a video today. And I've basically just been too busy with the people coming to my group. But in this video today, I want to talk about conditions where you should not be trading. Okay, so I've been running this group since March this year. If you go back a couple of my old videos, you know the story as to why I started this group. Basically, it's because I was unhappy with some of the binary options groups that I was trying to join and get a feel of binary options trading. In the end, I started my own. So in this video, I want to talk about in those months, right, from March to now, I've accumulated quite a bit of experience in trading. When I started a group, I had no experience in binary options trading at all myself, except for a few previous times trying some silly softwares online. But that's when because of the number of people I referred into a few other groups that didn't perform as well, I had to basically take it into my own hands to provide these people some direction, which I didn't really know what I was doing at the point of time. It was really like blind leading the blind, but basically I had 7 years of experience in forex trading, and that at least enabled me to teach these people how to read charts, how to look up the setups and this and that, right? So in this video, I want to talk about on these what do you call it, from March to, that's about 5 months, well, 6 months already, half a year. Wow, time flies. The kind of experiences that I picked up and the kind of things that I noticed are things that result in people making bad decisions, losing money. I've lost money as well from time to time. There have been times that we had a bad trading day, we lost like 15-20% in one day from time to time. But I mean, because of the experiences we had, we will fix that. So these are some of the things that I learned. Okay, number one, do not trade when you're fatigued. If you're feeling fatigued, do not trade. Let's say you had a long day at work. Okay, do not trade. If you are if you are cranky, if you are tired, it prevents you from making good decisions. Think about it. If any of you knows computer gaming and you play computer games, like shooters and stuff, and strategy games and role-playing games, you will tend to notice that if you are playing on a day that you're fatigued, your winning rate goes down. The same goes for binary options trading. If you're fatigued, you're going to be less focused, and in the process of doing so, you're more likely to make careless actions that result in you losing money. Okay, so excuse me. Okay, so where was I? Alright, there's this game called Let's Get Rich. It's a line game. It's very addictive. I spent countless of hours wasting time and productivity in that game as well. And it's one of those games that, like, if you notice, people have different win rates. So there are people with, if you click on the different names in that game, you find that some people consistently have a certain score. Alright, some people consistently have like 64% win rate. Some people consistently have like 35%, 44%. And the same thing is trading. Okay, if you're going to be winning less, you need to be winning more. I mean, you're losing less and winning bigger. If you're winning more, you can afford to win smaller and also win big. That increases your profits. But fatigue, don't trade. Okay, next one. Time-sucking games. Like I just mentioned, a time-sucking game called Let's Get Rich. These games are not just time-sucking, but they're also mind-sucking. Alright, so what I've done for the past 3 days is that I've been sleeping early, waking early, and not playing games, right? Or let's say if I play the game, it's just before I sleep. Because if I just before I sleep, my brain I mean, I've already used it for whatever good reasons I had to do during the day, like trading, administration, perhaps updating Facebook a little bit, and then the rest of the day, I can the last 1 hour of the day, I can just game it and whatever. But if I used to game during breakfast or lunch, before I started work, tea break, and what happens is that it gets me even more tired. And I find that, you know, when I get back to work, you know, I could be processing just a few trades and I feel fatigued and I don't feel like going on. So gaming, this if it's mindless, by all means, but if it's something that uses strategy and some noggin, stop. All right. And next thing, if your internet connection is slow, do not trade. If you especially for fast-paced trading, like 30-second, 1 minute, not a chance. Even 2 minutes, not a chance, because by the time your charts refresh, if they refresh slow and you take the trade slow, you lose your money. Or let's say, what if you see a perfect opportunity, server error, locked out of the trade. Or let's say if you have an unstable internet connection, the IP address keeps switching, you're going to get logouts from time to time again. And what if you have to, you know, chase an opportunity? Let's say if you had a streak of 1 or 2 losses, and these losses were not because of anything, but actually they were fake outs. And we know whenever there's a fake out, a big win is coming. Or what if you cannot log in when the big win is coming? Right? So I've just gone through a couple of things. What else do we have? Slow connection. What else do we have? Gaming, slow connection strategy. Okay, the other thing is that if you have accumulated a few losses, all right, do not trade. If you've accumulated a few losses, let's say if your confidence is shaken for the day, if you're 10% down, if you're very experienced, even if you're very experienced, sometimes I choose not to continue. But there are also the times my members know that I continue in spite of losses because I know that the win is around the corner. But the thing is this, you know, like knowing for a fact the win is around the corner and thinking that the win is around the corner are two different things. So you have to identify the difference between that and know what's what, okay? And the next thing is that unfamiliar market conditions. If the conditions are not what you expect, okay? If not what you're trained for, if it's not what fits into your methods, okay? There's a method that I used to teach a lot that used to be on 5 minutes that I've now changed to 2 minutes because these conditions were repeatedly not appearing, okay? So, but one thing that happens is that if you are unfamiliar with the market conditions, what kicks in? Fear of the unknown. And fear also, the acronym for fear, there's acronym for fear that goes like false evaluation appearing real. When you're unknown, and then you begin to evaluate things in a different way, and it's a false evaluation. It appears real, right? It appears, oh, great trade setup. Should I take it? Didn't work out. It's like, oh, you know, that looks like this. Didn't work out that way. So, when you're unfamiliar, stop. Do so under proper guidance. In the Binary Lab, we provide like proper guidance for traders. If conditions are not what it usually seems, even so, I even call for timeout. And what I also tend to do is that if the trades are in a way that, let's say, the conditions have changed, I'll say that advanced traders continue, beginning traders stop. Because if someone's newbie, I want to tell them that, you know, if someone's new, they should stop to avoid getting burned. So I'll say that advanced traders, let's continue in Skype. Advanced traders stay on, beginners log out. So, because advanced traders, they know how to manage these things. They know how to risk less in unfamiliar situations, or even like demo trade in unfamiliar situations, or even just to watch and see what happens, right? Last thing, if you're brand new, do not trade. If you're brand new, you should not be trading until you know what you're doing, all right? Because if you don't know what you're doing and you're trading, that's gambling. It's not even trading, it's called gambling. So if you're totally new, just watch. Just watch what everyone else is doing. Just watch. And after 2 or 3 sessions, when you get a feel for it, where you can begin to guess what the lead trader is doing, let's say if you're watching the Binary Lab daily live sessions with me, if you can guess what I'm about to do, then you know that, okay, you're on the right track, you're all set. All right. So I hope I've given you some great advice on situations not to trade. And if you've been trading, you've been losing money, either with stupid push button programs that you bought off ClickShare or ClickBank, or you've been joining trading groups that, you know, after some point of time they say, oh, we're just going to train, we're not going to trade anymore, we're just going to teach people how to trade, we're going to coach you how to become a trader, but we're not actually going to trade. Then, you know, it's time that you want to reach out to me so that you can become part of a group. I'll tell you what we have in the Binary Lab. We've got daily live sessions. That's the main thing. Okay, you can watch these sessions and acquire the skills of trading and acquire my styles of trading and become a proficient full-time trader. And then we have a Facebook community that you can actually look into an old archive of past session recordings. You can look at our methods that I put up in the past. You can exchange your screenshots of charts and get opinions from me and the other traders on board, the experienced ones. And you can also like kind of find out what is going. You know, you can like trade tips and advice. Look at people's results, study them, post your results as well. And we also have a Skype Traders chat. That is the most useful feature in my opinion, other than the live sessions, because the Skype Traders chat is there like 24 hours a day. People all over the globe. We've got like over 400 members in our group right now, and always, anytime there's someone trading. So if you want to go from being spoon-fed to the live sessions to actually being able to take your own trades, then you want to look at this. You want to make use of a traders chat so that you can look up for setups and you can get people's advice on what these setups are and how they work for you, and basically start trading. Okay, so to get into all that, right now most people are actually contacting me on Facebook. It's facebook.com/theprofessionalbum. Send me a private message, send me a friend request, especially the private message, because friend request sometimes I may not see it. And I'm also going to be setting up a mailing list and a website where you can leave your particulars that actually sign up to join the group, because quite frankly, you know, I cannot handle the amount of inquiries I'm getting every day. I think by now the group really should be about twice the size of what it is. If only I had gone through all the messages, but you know, I just cannot humanly do so. I just don't feel like sharing my Facebook account with people. So check back on this video, bookmark this video, like the video, subscribe to my channel, because very soon, if not beneath this video, I'm going to be posting another video on how you can join the Binary Lab ASAP. Alright, that's all for now. This is Julian Wong from Binary Lab. Have a great weekend. Goodbye.